SVS production in the building. I'm finna go subscribe to your ass right now.
Hey y'all, welcome to Inside SVS. My name is Benito and we're here with Mouse Triplet.
Hell yeah, type shit.
Type shit. How you doing?
I'm doing alright, man. You know, these pants are...
Yeah, let's talk about them.
Right.
What's going on there?
Specifically, what do you not like the plaid?
No, yeah, why plaid?
Oh, well, plaid, I feel, well, I just I've always wanted plaid pants. So
Okay.
I said, this SVS season, I'll pop it off with some plaid pants. I forgot my suspenders. Honestly, my shirt was dirty. Doesn't
Thank
matter.
God.
Give me a lot of details that don't matter. Point is, the plaid is here, and I hope people like it.
Me too. Let's just get into it.
Yeah, sure. All right.
Okay. So be honest with me. Let me know. Do you did you think that SVS would come so far? Like, are you at where you were expected to be at, or did you think it would be farther?
I mean, yeah, I'm shocked because, I mean, as you saw, like, in the documentary, like, this started off as a joke, you know what I'm saying? This wasn't something serious that I was, like, I'm starting off and I want to be the best director in the world and stuff. It was, you know, just making jokes about sweater vests. So to see, yeah, how far it's come in the chapters and the things that I've done with SVS, yeah, I mean, I think I'm thoroughly shocked if I ever think about it.
Perfect. Love to see. So you started off doing like parody music videos and music videos.
Type shit. Did you like the ones you saw?
They were interesting.
Oh.
No, they were cool. I liked them. They were okay. They were eventful. Let's say that.
Yeah.
I like the comments that you got.
Oh. Well, the comments that I got, they weren't very good.
No, they weren't good comments, but they were funny.
Oh.
And I liked them.
Okay. You know, that's all right. Was there a question in that, or?
You asked me a question. I'm about to ask you the next question. I was about to. So SVS would put on music videos and stuff like that. You guys have 2 compilation albums.
Yeah.
Is that something that we're gonna see happen again in 2020?
Would you want to see more?
Yeah.
You would.
I want to get the compilation albums, not the parody videos.
Oh well, okay, yeah, no, that absolutely. Yes, actually, I do plan on making a new EP for SVS because the last time we made music was in 2021, so it's literally been 5 years, and I've been using those same songs for our movies for the past 5 years. So I feel like I need a new round of original SVS music to use for our future project. So that is on the slate for 2026, actually.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah,
we're
man.
very excited to hear about that.
Are we, man? What's your favorite SVS song?
What's that one? I don't know the name of it. I'm not gonna lie. It's the one where like you made a reference track for it, and it was the opera singer, and he changed the lyrics. What's it called?
Dang, what was it called? Elevate.
That was fire. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, thanks, man. Yeah, no, it was just, I guess, not my part. Like, it was the changing of the lyrics that he did.
No, I'm not saying it's the changing of the lyrics. I'm just saying he can sing.
Oh, yeah, no, he can, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy Travis Hall, man. A Day now, streaming on platforms. He's a really talented, like, artist.
Perfect.
Writes, like, all the music, like, the instruments and stuff.
Oh, did he do that for that song as well?
Yeah, well, not for Elevate, but, like, his stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he writes it all, like, from scratch.
Got you. Perfect. Okay. So we're going into 2026.
Yeah, we are, man.
How many are you planning to film and release? How many films are you planning to release and film?
You know, it's hard to put a number on that because, like, last year we never filmed anything. We didn't film no feature film. That was the first time since 2016 that I went a year without filming a film. And it's because, you know, I'm trying to elevate. I'm trying to, you know, do bigger budget stuff and things. So, yes, I do have ideas this year. I don't want to finish this year without doing a feature film. But it's hard for me to say that, yeah, we're going to do this. Because I am still working on trying to get bigger budgets and things of that nature. So, we'll see. One thing I do hope gets released this year is Stripper Party 2. So, I've been working on that for the past freaking year and a half. We made a movie that it might be a little too risque.
Okay.
So I had to dial it back a little bit and resubmit it. So I've just been in that process literally for all of 2025. I've been trying to get it up on Tubi. So hopefully that will be being released this year.
Perfect. Speaking of Stripper Party 2 and stuff like that, why you say okay like that?
Nah, I guess, I don't know. I didn't know that would be on the...
No, it is. Because I had plenty of questions about Stripper Party 2.
No doubt.
And the quote-unquote ratchet era
Oh,
of
yeah.
SVS.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys been through plenty of eras, like the college beginnings,
Yeah.
the Ratchet era,
Ratchet area.
the reality TV show era.
Yeah, the real three, yeah.
You know, all of these eras. So like, what is the new era for 2026? Like, what do you want to call it? Is it like elevation? Like, I heard you say elevate.
That's it, man. That's the first great question you've asked. So
That was a weird way to put that, but sure. I guess we'll roll with
this
that.
era of SVS for 2026, this is the season of power. I am trying to show the power of SVS. So the past, we celebrated 15 years last year of SVS Productions, and like in 2024 we did 4 feature films, and like this year we didn't do any feature films last year. So it's like this year I kind of want to focus on rebuilding a new arsenal for SVS. So that's including a lot of different kinds of works, going back to even making shorter productions, and of course still trying to do the bigger productions, but it's pretty much using the power of the 15 years of SVS, all of our resources put in to this 1 year, and kind of showing what SVS has the capability to do.
So are you trying to expand your reach this year as well?
Yeah, I mean, every year I definitely try to expand the reach, but how we're going to do it this year is going to be, once again, really tapping into the resources that I haven't tapped into.
Like what?
Like, it's a good way to say it is like, you have friends that, you try not to use, or, they may owe you favors and stuff, or things along those lines. It's like you try to not use them. I think that's more so what I'm saying. Like, I'm going to, I don't want to say exhaust, but I don't know a better word. Exhaust SVS resources.
You're about to cash in. Cash in all those favors.
All those favors. It's, hey, no, you remember when even using an example of where we are right now. This is my good friend Malik's new studio that he has. And once again, being able to use this is a resource in showing the power of SVS that other people, probably wouldn't have access to something like this. But because of the resources and the things that I've been able to accumulate with SVS, we're able to use this. So this is kind of the route and the mindset that I'm going in for 2026.
Nice. Good to hear. Good to hear.
Shit.
Why do you say type shit?
No, I just think that's what the young people say. So
We don't. SVS does a lot of comedy films. Most of your films are comedies.
hell yeah.
But last year you released your first drama/romance film,
Yeah.
Unloving a Candle.
Yeah.
Can we expect, what genres can we expect this year? Because I know you do thrillers, but are you trying to expand more into drama, or are you done with that? You're
Yeah, we're done with that type of shit.
It's a wrap.
Yeah, it's a wrap on all of that. I would say it's a wrap on that, but I do want this year, my main focus is comedy. I told one of my team members, Hakeem, because one of the things that we're going to try to do this year is put out a short film a month.
Oh,
and
12?
For the entirety of SBS season. So that would be March through October.
Gotcha.
But I wanted all of it to be rooted in comedy. So it can be a comedy and drama. It can be a comedy and thriller. It can be a comedy and horror. It can be a comedy and sci-fi. Whatever it is, but it still has to be rooted in comedy, because the entire goal I want for SBS is to be a major presence in comedy. Like, I want people to think of SVS, just like how you said, like, we have a lot of comedy movies. I want it to be comedy. And we kind of, in 2024, got away from that with doing the Therapy Test, which was a comedy thriller, doing Loving a Candle, which was just a straight up drama, and then doing Die With You, which was another comedy thriller. So it's like, I want comedy to be the basis of what people think of when it comes to SVS. So I want this year to solely be focused on comedy.
With that being said, what are the inspirations, your Mount Rushmore of comedians that you might take inspiration from? I know you say you don't take inspiration from humans. I don't know what that means.
Well, I'll explain what that means. It just means that, like I said, when I first started with this, I didn't have, I wasn't going after something. I was literally just doing it to do it. I was making videos about dancing in a sweater vest. So, you don't really have any inspirations when it comes to that. So then the more I got into it, it was more so me just trying to outdo myself. And I was trying to better myself. So I never thought about somebody else as far as I want to be like them. So that's why I don't really have inspirations when it comes to, doing things in the film industry. There's people that, I feel you know, you study and research people, so it's like there's people that you see their journey and you're like, oh yeah, this is cool. Like I could, like those are good moves and stuff. But as far as like truly inspired by somebody, yeah, man, I don't necessarily have that. But my Mount Rushmore of comedians.
Let's hear it.
Well, as we all know, Dave Chappelle is the GOAT of all GOATs. So he's, you know, I guess George Washington on the Mount Rushmore. Everybody else.
Do you think nobody can compare to Dave Chappelle?
Not really. I don't know. It's not, nobody's really on that level. People I enjoy, I'll say Ari Spears is one. You know Ari Spears?
I know Ari Spears.
Hey!
That's not even a
fire!
That's not even a Mount Rushmore type of comedian, but
hey man, this is my Mount Rushmore.
Yes,
This is not the world's. Ari Spears. I enjoy. I'll put Martin Lawrence up there. Cause I just saw like some old clips from like not You So Crazy, Run Tell That. I'll put Bernie Mac up there, and then that's it. Bernie Mac, Martin Lawrence, Ari Spears, and then Dave Chappelle.
I like that actually. That's a solid list. I love that list actually. Perfect. Okay, so we have a few questions about Stripper Party 2 as well, and Stripper Party 1, and just the whole Ratchet and Tootie films.
No doubt.
So, what we all want to know. How much money were you making off those Tubi films? Let us know, because we want to know.
How much money was I making?
Because from what the documentary showed, it looked like you went from basically homeless to raking it in.
Wow. I think it's a true story.
Okay, so let us know the number.
Out of curiosity, how much do you think? If you could put a number on it.
If I could put a number on it, I'm putting... a month, I'm saying like $10K a month.
$10K a month.
Yeah.
Is it just from one movie or that's all movies?
No, just from one movie at a time. So maybe if you had two movies at the same time, like No Disrespect and Stripper Party that were both killing, $20K a month.
Well, let's keep in mind, No Disrespect, The Lost Sex Tape, and Stripper Party 1 were all out at the same time. And they were all doing really well. I'll never tell how much money I made from it, but I will say it's never as much as people think. I think people's minds go so much bigger than what it actually is, which I'm okay with. You know what I'm saying? Like, think what you want, but it's never that much. It's enough. And also, you got to keep in mind that I split these. You know what I'm saying? So it's never, even if it is $10K a month, I would be, you know, depending on the movie, I get half of that, or I'll get a third of that, or a fourth of that, depending on like which movie it is, because I don't just take home 100% of the royalties. The only movie I take 100% home of is Social. And that movie hasn't done, I mean, it's been alright, but now, you know what I'm saying, it's not doing great, so it's like I get 100% of, you know, a couple dollars every month. But the Ratchet movies, I split those profits with a bunch of people, so it's never just fully coming to me. But they have done well.
They've done well enough.
They've done
You
well.
know budget, don't you?
Well, it's you know, there is, you know, it's like in the vicinity of the area of what that would be called.
Gotcha. Moving on from that.
All right.
Let me know, what's your favorite SBS film and your least favorite SBS film?
Oh man, favorite SBS film. Personally, it'll always be my first one, called College Life, just because of what it really meant for me to make that film. Like, it really is, every time I look at that film, I just think about what we did to make that film happen and how much knowledge I didn't have going into that. We literally I took a camera, like one of these cameras, and put a mic on top of it, and we went and made a whole movie. You know what I'm saying? It took us like 4 hours to film a 2-page scene. Like, it was just, and we had so much fun like doing it. So it's like, that movie will always, when I'm asked that question, that would be my favorite movie. The least one, let me think, man.
There's a lot that you do not enjoy filming?
Do you not like your films? I think I would say, dang, this kind of sucks, but it's a movie called Pathway. This was my third feature film, and it's the only film of mine that isn't available. That you can't even find nowhere. And I always felt like it was a good film until I recently watched it maybe like a month ago, and I was like, damn. Nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, this film wasn't it, man. Like, I really don't. Out of all my films, I feel like, yeah, that's probably my worst film.
And so, in the same sentiment, like, it seems like your most proud or your favorite film of SVS is the one like you had a lot of fun with. A lot of your films are fun. They're crazy. They're fun. They're funny. So like, which one do you think was like the most fun to film? Was that more of the ratchet era, or is it the ones that you are like more? I don't want to say proud of, but like more.
Yeah.
This is at SVS's heart.
Yeah. I don't think I could say. Well, no, I have fun in all of my films, but I think when I think of this question, I don't think of the ratchet ones because those were literally made for money. So it's like I'm going in with the mindset of I really don't care how this looks. I don't care how this necessarily plays out as long as I have these factors in it. You know, it's whatever. But we had fun on it. I'd say I guess my most fun film that I had. This is a hard question for me because I'm normally stressed out. You know what I'm saying on doing these films because so much is on me. It'd be between Social and Die With You. I think I had the most fun on those films.
Gotcha. So Die With You is because you were the lead? You got to just go crazy with it?
Yeah, I think that was I think that was a part of it because that was the first time I had been a lead in a film since. I keep forgetting since college life, but I was the lead in No Disrespect as well. So it was like that was the first time I was the lead since then. But I didn't want to be the lead in No Disrespect, so that's why I don't think of that film. But it was also with No Disrespect when I was playing a gangster, and that's not a role I
embody, obviously. Look at the pants. Lord.
Gangsters, whatever. We ain't gonna go into it. I didn't embody that role. Die With You was more of a role that I knew I could have fun with and enjoy. Like it was more of a comedy. No Disrespect wasn't a comedic role for me. So yeah, that's what made this lead role like a lot more fun to do.
Gotcha. So I heard you say that, Stripper Party and the Tubi era was strictly for money.
Yeah, it was.
So you did some things that you probably like weren't proud of, like you probably weren't proud to, put your name on it. So how do you like balance that? Not that it's trash, like
no, like, I get what. Yeah.
How do you balance like your image? Like you want to be taken seriously as a filmmaker, but you have these on your record.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah. Hey, that's the second best question you've asked this interview.
Are you gonna do this every time I ask a good question? Like, are you surprised? Like, what kind of...
No, you're doing great. You're doing awesome, man. I do really like this question because that is something that, even before we started doing those films, I really struggled with. Like an old friend of mine, he said that he was shocked when I did it because I said I would never have nudity in a film. So when this happens, it's like, yeah, my whole mindset I had before doing the ratchet phase of SBS, it was, these are the kind of films I want to make, this is the kind of filmmaker I am, and, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But while doing it or going into it, it was very much a survival mode kind of mission. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I had the mindset of I don't want my name even attached to it. Like I didn't want to make an IMDb for it or any of that. But after I made them, I found out I couldn't make a movie without the heart of SBS. Like I couldn't just, I couldn't have the mindset I had going into those films. Like I still felt like after I made them, this is still an SVS film. Like no, it's a little more on the extreme side, even with the sexual stuff, but it's still at the heart. It still has the SVS kind of presence in the film. So after I got done editing those films, it's like I kind of just accepted it. I accepted that, these are a part of the SVS brand, but it's just, it's a different chapter. It's a different section to it. So when people do look at me, because I met a lot of people during this time of, making Stripper Party and Lost Sex Tape and No Disrespect. Like, and that's all they thought I made. Like, that's the kind of filmmaker I was. And like I always say, like I don't blame them. It's just a matter of, if you want to know more, if you want to be known for something else, you have to do something else. So that's why, even after the ratchet phase, I made 3 other films that had nothing to do with, ratchetness or like sexuality or anything along those matters. So it's like, it's one of the things I also understand it comes with the business. You know, you can, like, if an actor does a role, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, if it's maybe different than what they would have wanted to do and it blows up, you know, the only way you can get past that is by doing more roles. You know what I'm saying? By doing other stuff and then trying to get that stuff to be on that same level. So it's kind of, that's kind of the mantra or mindset I have with it. It's just like, I have to just keep going to show people what other things I have that's a part of the brand.
But don't you feel like it's hard, like, to break out? Like, once people see you as something, you're stuck. Not always, but like, you're pretty much stuck as like, oh yeah, you are the stripper party guy. You're
Right.
You're the guy with the big butts and the and the, you know, chocolate coming out the ass kind of person. So like,
shit, which wasn't my idea, by the way. Kyrie Richards, just gonna put that out there. But yes, I get that. And here's what I say. That has always happened with SVS throughout these 15 years. I'll take you on the 15-year journey. When I started making parody videos, people looked at me like, you know, he does these sweater vest parody videos. And then I got into music. People didn't want to hear my music, but eventually people started liking my music. It's like, oh, okay, he makes music as well. Then I started doing comedy skits and short films. Like, all of this stuff was new that people weren't knowing me for. Like, I was always known for something else before I started doing this new stuff. So I did the short films and the comedy skits, and then doing the first feature film. I was so scared that people weren't going to take me serious of doing my first feature film, because this is 4 years after I started doing parody videos, because I'm known for all of this really immature, you know, kind of college humor kind of stuff. So it's like, damn, are they going to take me serious while I'm trying to do this dramatic scene like in a film? But they did, you know what I'm saying? So it's just a matter of doing it. Like, it's literally just a matter of actually doing it, putting it out, and like keeping it going. And that's kind of just the mindset I have with it.
I like it. I think you should. Yeah, I think you should put out more things that are, you know, are true to SVS. So that being said, Jarrell's Girls.
Yeah.
I'm very excited about this film.
Me too.
But I hear that we're getting a short film maybe this year.
Oh,
For it?
who told you that?
Oh, was I not supposed to know that?
Well, how do you know it?
Somebody told me.
Who?
You.
What? Oops. Yeah. Yeah, man. Jarrell's Girls is a film that I've been trying to make since literally 2019. But it's the biggest budgeted film I've ever that I've ever written. So, and I don't want to compromise it. So before I can, well, something to kind of still get the ball rolling on it, I want to make a big budget short film for it, and hopefully that can get the ball rolling on more interest of people wanting to see that film made, and even gather other investors or producers who, you know, can see that vision of the film. Because the thing about Jarrell's Girls, nobody that I've ever told the story to, like the synopsis, or has even seen, because we made a short film for it in 2017. Nobody that has ever seen it has ever, like, the excitement has always been high. Like, it's always been the same. And, you know, you can tell that difference between the fake excitement and the real excitement. Like, it's always been real excitement for Jarrell's Girls. So it's like, I can't let go of that project. So something that I thought of for this year was to try to make a big budget short film for it. Because in 2017, when we first did it, it wasn't a big budget. It was, I paid for lunch, you know what I'm saying? We didn't really put a lot into it. That was the first time we made blood, which was like corn syrup and red food dye. It wasn't what it could be, or what the money that should be put into it. So that is, one of the goals I have for this year.
Do you feel like Jarrell's Girls will really take it to that next level?
Yeah. I think Jarrell's Girls will change everybody who's a part of it. It will change their life. I genuinely believe it's just one of those projects that you put out and you said what?
Let me get a piece.
Oh, as what?
Anything. You saying it's changing people's lives.
Change your life.
I do anything.
If it'll change my life, nigga, let me do something. Yeah, sure, I don't know. But yeah, no, man, it really is that global piece of work that I truly feel like if you're a part of that movie, it's one of those movies, it's like a Get Out to me. You know what I'm saying? Get Out changed a lot of people's lives that was a part of that film, whether it be behind the scenes or in front of the camera. And I look at Jarrell's Girls as just one of those films. Which is a lot of pressure, but I don't know, I believe in it.
Hey, pressure makes diamonds.
Yeah, man. Jerome's Girls is a diamond, man.
Speaking of Jerome's Girls, unfortunately it was canceled in 2022.
Yeah, unfortunately.
With a lot of turmoil with the money.
A little bit, yeah.
What I've noticed with SVS, there's a lot of turmoil.
Oh, well,
You guys, wait. There's a lot of turnaround with the team.
Oh, well.
How do you handle that without it affecting the brand?
Well.
Because some people might go on, smear campaigns.
Yeah, well, all right. Hey, so, I handle that by being a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? Staying focused, right? At the end of the day, if you are trying to do something in your life, there's going to be people that come across and want to destroy it. You know what I'm saying? Or, they don't believe in you, they don't want to be a part of it, and, negative things will happen. If you don't do anything in your life, nothing bad can happen. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. If you ain't doing that, if you ain't going outside, can't nothing happen to you. But if you are going outside and you're talking and you're interacting with 10 people, there's a chance 3 of those people ain't going to fuck with you or like with you. You might have problems with those people, depending on the type of person you are. So that's just kind of the perspective I take on it. Like, there's no way for no one in this industry that has risen, to a certain level that it may not be as public, but I'm sure there's issues and people that they've had to, get over, come by, situations that's happened. Sometimes they do be public. We see public, fallouts and stuff, and then a lot of times you don't even know about a lot of the fallouts that people, go through and stuff. So for me, it sucks to say, but at the end of the day, man, it's another day, and at the end of the day, for every one person that I have fallen out with, there's 100 people that still love and fuck with SVS.
That's fair. So basically, fuck them.
At the end of the day, if you're not rocking with SVS, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here trying to plead and beg for you to know, but please, like, this is like, no, bro. Like, I know the type of person I am, I know the type of work I make, and I know the type of people that do fuck with me. And it's like, since the beginning of SVS, I've always chosen to focus on the people who fucks with SVS. Like, I don't put too much energy into those who, I always say, if you think you're better off without SVS, go do it. I will never stop you. I will. The door is always open for you to go do better.
I know you have a new documentary coming out. Tell us more about that. Let us know.
Absolutely, man. So we have the 15-year documentary that we did for SVS Productions, and it's pretty much an update documentary because we did a 10-year documentary in 2020. So this new documentary that we're putting out documents the years of 2020 to 2025. Right, yeah, to 2025. And I just wanted to show just the update, just the new changes that's happened like from 2020 to 2025, the movies that we filmed, of course, diving into the ratchet phase of SVS, the viralness that happened, even the team that is now growing with SVS, like all of these different things that has happened. I really wanted to show it and document it. And I'd say this is my 15th feature film, and I'm genuinely really proud of this because this is the longest and most work I think I've put in editing-wise on a film. Normally I edit my films in under 10 days, you know what I'm saying? This took me 4.5 months to edit. And anybody who knows me as far as when it comes to editing, I edit really, really fast. So I was still editing fast, but it was just so much that I wanted to do and really put in as far as, making this look like the most official documentary that we could possibly have. It took a lot of energy that I had to put into this. But at the end of the day, I feel like it is a really good story and documentary because the first documentary we made, I looked at it as we're showing how much SVS has done. Like the different chapters of SVS in that first documentary is so much. Like I said, the parody videos, the music, the comedy skits, the short films, the feature films, like talking about each of the feature films, talking about the internships. Like it's just so much that SVS did. And then when it comes to this documentary, you kind of see more of the journey of the struggle of getting older as a filmmaker and then, sacrificing and, going from homelessness to, being able to make money off of your films and stuff. So it's like, I really want to show that, and I hope people kind of just gravitate towards the story that we've shown with it.
For sure. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. This has been Inside SVS. Hope you had a good time watching. I've been Benito. This is Miles Striplet.
Hey, on the gang, man. SVS season 2026 starts now. Oh! Hey, hit the ducky with me. Hit it over here.
Now.
No, I was doing what you was doing.
No.
No, I was doing what you was doing.
No. Let me see it again.
No, well, you got it. I don't think you're in the shot.
Oh, okay.
there we go.
Okay.
Now we did it again. No, don't look at me. Look at the camera.
No. But like, I want to see what you're doing here.
No, but I
Okay.
focus on you. Hey. Yeah.
Hey.
We're both Dougie good.
Both?
Yeah. All right, we got it.
SVS production in the building. I'm finna go subscribe to your ass right now. That shit's up.